Mm-mm. What up? What up? What's going on, guys? Welcome to my live stream. This is Gonzo Ross. How you guys doing? Are you got a lunch or something? All right, all right. How you guys doing today? Welcome to my live stream. This is Gonzo Ross. All right, guys. If you haven't hit that like button, please double tap the screen and like this live stream so I can get more algorithm from YouTube and whatever they call right, and my video can have more views because we don't get a lot of love from YouTube. All right, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, intelligence, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, my Second Amendment supporters, please subscribe to my channel and double tap the screen and subscribe. It is real, brother. It is real. They're all real. Okay, not fake. Not a green background screen. They're all real. All right. There you go, guys. Welcome, welcome to my live stream. This is Guns Are Us. Okay. Double tap that screen. Please like this live stream so we can start, reviewing the firearms. All right. Any questions you guys have, go ahead. I will reply fast to you guys. Got a couple of pistols in there, a couple of Glocks. Not the B model. This is the old Generation 5. Oh, there you go. I got a peanut butter right there, 19X MOS thread barrel. Which one do you think is the best? I don't know, man. At some point, they were all the best before I commit to purchase it. Okay, but it's always something better, and that's how I get when I think there's something better. All right, the best shooter that I have right now is that CC Shadow 2. Okay, that is not white, that is combat gray, and she is a nice shooting. Okay, I had replaced a bunch of parts from Cahun website, and she's shooting like a dream. Okay, but it's not my carry. My carry is a 19X. Does that answer your question? All right. Recently had this bad boy right here, the greaseback chamber in 10 millimeters. Yes, I think that's gonna be a badass round for home defense. So I haven't tested yet, but she ready to go. Ready to go. It's in a pistol configuration. I have all the mags for it already extended, over 30 rounds, and she's already set, ready to go. All right. Waiting for some parts for my Mac 5, which is a MP5 platform. Sorry about that. Um, and when I get those upgrades, I taking her to the range and test it. All right, and she's gonna be suppressed, obviously. Go. I got one exercise Scorpion. All right. I have so many upgrades on these that I can make another gun with the leftover. Those guns, of course, man, they are real guns. They're not airsoft. They're real guns. Please subscribe to my channel. Don't waste your time. Double tap that screen. Subscribe. Um, and welcome to my channel. All right. Intelligence. Yes. Okay. Yep. So let me go around the block for you guys. Please subscribe. Support my channel, support the Second Amendment, and the gun tubers. Okay. We don't get a lot of love from YouTube. All right. But I know you guys gonna subscribe and actually like this stream. Okay. There you go. I had a couple of knives over there. A couple of pocket knives. Go, got that beauty over there. Burn Bronze and FDE. Those both of those are 300 blackout. One is 5 inches barrel. The other one is 16. And this one is a 16 inches barrel rifle. Burn Bronze 5.56 223. I like that color. She is a beauty. She is a beauty. Yeah. There you go. Have a bolt action over there in the background. A 308. 7.62 by 39 AR-15. She ready to go. All right. I did all the adjustments and tweakings on her, and she is firing pretty good. All right. I have Boop up over there in the background. 12 gauge. She pregnant with a 12 gauge 20 round drum. Here I have another AR. This one is a 5.56 with a 60 drum. 5.56 with a 7.5-inch barrel in a pistol configuration. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. That's a 40 round right there. Plus 5, 45. Here another 7.62 by 39. This one is a 7.5-inch barrel. She's also in a pistol configuration. Yeah. And this is one of my babies right here. This is my crank. My crank up is an AR AK-47 platform, but it's a crank up 7.62 by 39. I like that gray, beautiful gray. Yeah. There you go. I have a SLR compensator in the front, a muzzle brake. There you go, flash hider from factory. Yeah, I'm gonna be upgrading that FOB Defense. It's gonna be a Midwest upgrade. Midwest industry. Pretty soon it's gonna be upgrade. Mach 5 right here is a MP5 platform. And there you go. Look at this baby. Vector, Chris Vector, 10 millimeters. 10 millimeters. Nice. Nice. I can't wait to test her. Okay. All right, my friends. Please subscribe. Support my channel. Double tap that screen. Let's make that number 71 the same on the right. All right. So I can get more support from YouTube. Well, from you guys, help me out because YouTube's not gonna help me out. All right. Oh, there we go. What was my first gun? My first gun was that guy right there. That's a P320. Yeah, never had problems with it. Had it almost 10 years already. And she was all black. Obviously, I did polish the slide, came out pretty good. And did a couple of modifications, white grip. And my second one was that Canic over there. I went to purchase a Glock and walk out of the store with a Canic SFX. Canics are really good guns, really good. No, it's not that plastic. Intelligence. I've been following you. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. You're doing the same work that I do. Okay, I follow all these guys and support all the gun tubers with much love. Glassy. That's a lot of guns. Not yet, man. I need more. This is nothing here. Some of you guys have better and more. Then ETS mag will crack if you left fully loaded. No, this is a new generation ETS mags. They're made of polymer. I'm with you. I'm with you. The first generation ATS Max, they were like trash. I even have a video of the P320 magazine, that I just trashed the company because the magazine was trash. But there's a couple that are good. There's a couple. I don't know about other um, pistols brands, but at least for the one that I have for the Scorpion and this one looks decent. Okay, and the Glock, and the Glock. Okay, I haven't had any issues with it. But yeah, in the past, the lips in the top they open up and the rounds used to fall off the mag. But I think they fixed that. Damn nice, Emily Estes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see you. Appreciate it. I just got my first one. That's a victory, bro. A victory. All right. You need at least one tool. That's a tool to protect your own life. Okay. Because in an altercation, in a self-defense, police is gonna show up to count the bodies and the actual shells in the ground. Okay. You need to protect yourself and your family. Okay. That's your job. So congratulations on your first gun. Okay. Congratulations. Uh, First P320 I like. Okay. I know there's a lot of controversy about P320. Mines are good. I did all the tests. Obviously, if you put that slide in the wrong way and you don't lock the slide when you assemble the gun and lock the slide to the rear and then, get the that selector level up and follow the instructions how it is, you're gonna have a bad day. Okay. But I've been around for a while, so I know what to do. Actually, to be safe, this is a X carry, all right? So it's kind of like a carry size, and then I upgrade the grip with an ASG metal, and I added a manual safety. Yes, sir. I'm gonna be doing the same thing with this one. I already got the git, the pen, the template already. So this one we get a safe too, a manual safe. Yeah. I just threw away three first generation clear that exploded. Really? Yeah. I mean, I would like to touch these mags right now, but as much as I like to touch them, I cannot touch anything because YouTube is gonna take my video down in a heartbeat. Okay. Mario, Capo, Bianco, say hi. What's going on, brother? Classy, amen, brother. Yeah, that's right. David Santos, welcome to my live stream, brother. Like, welcome to my live stream. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? Why do you need so many? It's not. I don't really need so many. All I need is a shotgun, a PCC, a rifle, maybe a bolt action, and a pistol or two. All right. But this is my passion. My passion. Okay. Some people like different stuff, man. Even like I say in every live stream, Pokemon cards. They paid $700, $500 for a gold Pokemon card. Something crazy, But if that's their passion, and that's what they collect. I ain't nobody to criticize them. Okay. But this is me right here. Obviously, everything in my household, my family is first than this. But they go by the hand. All right. Because I'm the protector of my family 100%. I'm in charge of that. Do you hunt? No. I do have a bow action. I don't like that bow action too much. If it's anything older than 200 meters, it's fine. Past 400, not that good. Okay. But I was gonna upgrade that chassis right there, but I'm not gonna put a $500-600 system in a rifle that costs $400. You get me what I'm saying, right? So I'm looking forward to get something better. Uh, yeah, guys, answer me any questions. Double tap that screen, okay? Double tap that screen. Get those likes up, right? So you guys can support my channel, and we can go around and show you guys, all right? So here we have a CC Scorpion. That's a PCC. This one was in the box for a while, right? Because of the controversy of the round exploding out of battery. All right. So I did change the bolt and the upper receiver. Now it's a whole different system, a delay blowback system, and it's pretty good. And these guys from Nexus are doing a great job with that what they're doing right now. All right. I think when I finish upgrading this gun, I'm gonna have so many leftovers that I'm gonna have the real CC on the side. Yeah, but she's ready to go. The only thing I need to complete this conversion is a shorter barrel so I can run the suppressor inside. All right. But right now it's a low recoil. I have a mini cookie cutter from Strike Industries. Delay blowback. Man, this thing is really nice, really nice, really nice. Then here I have a shotgun. This one is a Remington 870. This is a Tonka of the shotguns. All right, there you go. Uh, Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol. Excellent, excellent semi-automatic shotgun with a chisel boss stock. Then we have a Supernova from Benelli. I love this gun. I love this shotgun. Yeah, you can shoot mini shells on it. Right now, you can put in that extension 12 mini shells. I mean, 11 plus one in the head. So you got 12 mini shells from Aguila in that bad boy right there. Very nice. I love that gun. And this one have much love too. This one is a copy of the Saiga. It's the SDS Lynx. All right. Obviously, it doesn't come like this from factory, but this thing is anything that says 12 gauge. Okay, anything except mini shells. There you go. Like I said before, I don't purchase any ARs, complete ARs. I always build them. You know, I recommend you guys to buy the lower and build from there. All right. You can do whatever you want with the lower. So right there we have a couple of Idle Precision lowers, and everything else is not Idle. It's a different brand. Okay. 5.56 16 inches, 5 inches, 300 blackout, and 300 blackout, 16 inches. There you go. Got a couple of pistols here too. Bolts are 7.5-inch barrel, 7.62 by 39, and 5.56 223. There you go. 7.62 by 39, guys. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now you got an AK and an AR. What about that? All right. Which one is the best for zombies? The flamethrower. I don't have that one yet. All right, A300 chisel stock. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chisel stock. That's the best stock for this shotgun. Yeah, you can get a mount for different rental size for like $20, $30, and mount whatever you want. All right. I feel like this is a good option. All right. And I made that. I put a Picatinny rail attached to the holes that are already there, and slide in that shell holder. Same thing with the other side. All right. I have it. And the other side I have an Enforce Light, 2,000 lumens. The gun is ready to go, ready to go, and it's a super fast shooting too. All right. It has a self cleaning system, so man, you can still shoot in that gun all day and not worrying about getting dirty. Rare breed have a FRT for those, but our battery is super common problem. Yes, it is, right? Um, and that's why I didn't trust the gun so much at the beginning till I had the money, obviously, right? Because we gotta work for this to earn that price, and then I upgrade the bolt first. Went to the shooting range and shoot the gun, and like nothing happened to the bolt. So I upgrade to have both parts to have the delayed blowback system. So very low recoil on this one. All right, but I can't wait for this one. I think this one's gonna have very low recoil too. Okay, 88 people tune in. Hit the like. Yeah, that's right. 58, baby. Hit that like. It doesn't take that much. It's just double tap the screen. That's all you gotta do with the finger. Double tap 2 times. That's all you gotta do. All right. What oil do you recommend? Oil? I mean, I bro. I use CLP. That's it. Put a bunch of CLP in a bottle and spray that thing. All right. I don't use a special oil. All right. And I don't over lube my guns. Just a light coat of oil. For the brand new ones, first time take it to the range, spray, some oil, gun oil or CLP on it, to make sure you get that gun break pretty good. All right. It's like an engine. All right. You need to put some oil for the friction metal to metal. All right. Kasaski says, hi, what's going on? How you doing? Pat- Patrick Jason, 2882, hi, from Sweden. Oh, shit. Nice. Nice. I'm glad you guys are here. Welcome. Welcome to my stream. Live stream. Some states don't require a license. Yes, just like Florida, you know, just like Florida. You don't need a license to conceal carry or open carry. All right. It has a constitutional carry. So you don't have to. Same as Georgia, and I think Alabama, and I think Texas, if I'm not getting wrong, and a bunch of other states. And it should be like that for the entire United States. Well, some states do whatever they want. All right, even though the Constitution is written already, and the Second Amendment, and all the amendments are already, it's supposed to be a law. They break that law, and they get away with it. Yep. Tech Nine. I don't have a Tech Nine. Drum mags. I do have that one and that one. I don't have too much trust in the drum mags. Okay, good for fun at the range, but I don't think they're very reliable for unless it's something from SLR. Those guys have some good stuff. Except except food suppressor or SBR. Um, what about it? Probably I missed the question before that one. Accent. Maybe you say accent. No, I don't know. I don't get it. You can answer the question again. I mean, ask the question again. This is some Texas Steer shit. Yeah, you really great collection. Yeah, it's small. This is a small collection compared with the average American gun owner. Okay, CCW. That's the shit. Yeah, even if it's a constitutional carry in your state, you should get a concealed carry license. Okay, so you can get the I forgot the word. The license recognized in other states. Okay, because once you cross that state line, it's a different story. All right, but don't expect nothing from New York. You're right, really. Yep, 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 yep. Some random guy speaks. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. What's your favorite handgun? My favorite handgun is that one right there. Okay, I know there's more expensive guns and better guns, but my favorite gun is the CC75 SP01. Okay, I like how she looks, how she shoots, how the slide runs inside the grip, the bottom, the lower. Yeah, I love that gun. With that carbon fiber grip, she looks simple and nice. But my everyday carry will be my 19X, I mean a 19 MOS or my 48. Prefer this one over the 43X. Actually, I went to purchase 43X and walk out of the store with a 48. Yes, sir. ¿Son falsas? Pues claro que no, amigo. No son falsas, son de verdad. Okay, I can tell. All right. Any switches? No, man, no switches. Everything here is 100% legal. Okay, 100% legal. Yeah, man. All right, you gotta keep that book straight, man. You gotta keep that book straight. All the pictures with all the receipts and all the information where I got, when I got it, and everything that is attached to the gun is in this book right here. That's how far ATF is gonna go. Okay. All right. PP19 Bison. No, no, I don't have any. De República Dominicana. Buena colección. Gracias, hermano. Gracias. Any other 2011s in the collection? Well, if you can call this, you can call this one a 2011, but it's actually a 1911. My bad, that burps. That's a double stack Rock Island, 10 millimeters, okay? And this thing is totally changed from factory. It's a shooting. I replaced some parts, and you have with the standard magazine, you have 19 rounds of 10 millimeters in that bad boy right there. Yeah, buddy. 45 over there. Yeah. And I can't wait to test this bad boy right here. 10 millimeters crease backed. Okay. This will be a nice home defense round. 10, my 10 millimeters. All right. What the fuck? Okay. You can own this many guns. You can own how many guns you want, as long as you have a clean record, you know what I mean? And you live in one of the, don't live in one of those states that, they take your rights away, all right? A bunch of politicians, senators, they have bodyguards with ready to go MP5 and armed to the teeth, right? But you, because you're a normal citizen, right? You don't worth nothing. You can't have a self defense tool, all right? But we put these guys over there and we pay for their salary. What about that? Looks like a Vector. It is a Vector. There you go. It's a Vector. She's ready to go. Ready, ready, ready. All right. ¿Cuánto sabes invertido? No sé todavía. Tendría que sacar el número. 10 millimeters. 10 millimeters is the shit. I want to pair that gun right there with a Glock 20. What about that? Huh? All those mags I can fit in the Glock 20. Yeah. Hand to hand. Crease back 10 millimeters with a Glock 20. I had the same double stack Rock Island 9 millimeters. Nice. If you had that gun, you know that gun is really nice. Okay? And the price, for the price, better. I wish I had your collection. Man, same thing you're wishing from me, I'm wishing from somebody else too. All right? But you can get there. I know 9 millimeters. I know 9 millimeters, not 10 millimeters. Okay. Can I see the orange and black one? There you go. That's a Canic. That's a Fex. Mostly have trigger is upgraded. I don't remember what brand the trigger is that. They have a TLR9. It matches the line of the slide. The only thing that is upgraded is the vortex, but it's fine, you know. And most of those parts are from Taylor Freelance. You have a Magwell. You have a 10 round extended magazine, an extended magazine release, and a hard handle, a charging handle from Taylor Freelance. Taylor Freelance had the best stuff. Okay, if you're looking for extended um, extensions, floor extension for your mags, don't go around too much. Go straight to Taylor Freelance. You're not gonna get it wrong with Taylor Freelance. All right. Uh, how are those credit cards bills looking? Well, I mean, they are under control, man. My bills are paid off. My cars are paid off. My mortgage is paid off. There's food in the table, so it's good to go. All right, I keep it under control. All right. If it wasn't under control, I probably have more. This is 10 years of collections. Okay, so imagine some people in 10 years will have way more than this. All right, so I keep it under control. Yes, sir. 100%. Favorite mag. Mm. Favorite mag for what? You need to be more specific. What is your number first gun safety tip? Always point the gun to the right direction. Keep the freaking finger off the trigger. All right, and make sure you're using the correct holster for the correct firearm. Yep. Don't point anything that you are willing to shoot. Okay? And if you're not sure that the gun is loaded, always check twice. Okay? Can I see the G2C? This one is the G2. Okay, that's my wife's gun. I'm gonna be upgrading hers. Well, not upgrading, but hopefully by for some Valentine's I can purchase her a Glock 43 X in pink with those sparkles. It looks pretty nice for females. Yeah, Lugers. I don't have any Luger. No, it's not for sale, Chino. It's not for sale. This is just for fun and demonstration purposes. I need the white one. The white one. This one, that's a 40 P320. This one is not white. That is light gray. It's called Urban Gray. Uh, wow. Here's heaven. Yeah, man. I come to this room. This is my little gun room. That wall, I'm going to put a lot of hangers on it. And actually, so I don't have all this gun set up in tables. Because right now, this is my working bench. And that's my cleaning table over there. And I had other tables just for demonstration, but everything is out of the box. So if I can get a hanger in the wall, I can get everything hanging in the wall pretty good. Favorite pistol mag? Nice. Do you have any FRT triggers? No, brother. I wish, but they're not. There's a controversy right now in Florida. They're not legal in Florida. Okay? And I'm not willing to lose my rights just because an FRT. I can shoot very well without an FRT or super safety. All right. But till somebody's been taken to court and this gets fixed, I'm not willing to put my head in the chop block. Okay. Um, Beretta. Yeah, I do have right there. APX Combat. Really nice gun. Really nice gun. And I have a Beretta 8300 Ultima Patrol. This thing is ready to go. I don't need to put nothing else on her. She's ready, ready, ready. And she's super fast too. Super fast. Um, I want to get one of those, what is this? A1, something like that. The old Beretta version, but it might be, probably in the future. I carried that gun so many years in the army that I don't know if I want one. Is that an M FNN 10? No. Well, this one is a FN 509. This one is a mid size. Yeah, I want to purchase the tactical one, the FDE collar, 17 round mag and extension, but walk out of the store with this one because you can always go longer on extension with mags, but you cannot go shorter. All right, with the mid size, you can go anywhere where the 617 round grip can go, but you cannot go shorter. So I decided to get this one. It's a good carry gun, fantastic gun. Okay. Uh, Die Hard. Say hi. What's going on, brother? How you doing? I got a white 43X with a distress line. Nice, nice, really nice. Hola. Okay. Servando. Sandoval. What's going on, brother? Bienvenido a mi canal. The Glock in the back. The Glock in the back. The Glock in the back. Which Glock? Which Glock? I got a 19 right there. MOS. That's my everyday carry. I did all the stippling, by the way. This is more my recent purchases. This is the 19X. All right. I recently already fired the gun, but recently I put a PMM device, muzzle brake, and a 15 pound recoil spring. So I can't carry her till I take it back to the range. I'll make sure everything's good to go. There you go. Glock 17 MOS. She ready to go. This one, sometimes I put it in that brace right there. That's the recover tactical. Look, that's it. That's it. It's not like those bulky ass frames for the Glocks. It's simple, simple, very simple, and get the jobs done. Okay, have a magazine holder in the front, so I can carry two, two extended, and then I have a 49, 48 right here, MOS. All right, between this one and the 19 are my everyday carry. This one is a little snappier. All right. Hey, living in Washington, man, what a beautiful 1911. Appreciate it. How the Glock in the okay? I already showed the Glock. Ciao. Do you have the Glock? I already showed it. Show it to you guys. Do you have 19F? That's what I'm saying. I want a 19F. I want a 19F Beretta. I need that to my collection just like I needed a 1911. Okay. So I'm looking forward, but right now I'm concentrated in this gun right here. You know, these things are expensive, especially anything that you add to the gun. A piece of aluminum can cost $100. All right, a bottom plate for a magazine can cost $60 to $100. So I'm doing the upgrades for this one first, right? And then I'm moving forward. Next one's gonna be a Springfield M1A Socom model. Okay, chamber 308 762 by 51 NATO. Okay. And after that, I want to get me a blinker, which is gonna be a HK MP5, a real HK MP5 in 22 LR. All right, 16 inches barrel with a boss stock, everything ready to go. Those are cheap; they're not expensive, probably like $600. So I want to get one of those because I don't own any 22s. I want one. Okay, and then moving forward, maybe in the future I get the 92. But I need to get into the revolvers because every time I go to the store to purchase a revolver, I walk out of the store with something else. Okay, that I like better. What is a hand stopper on the AR from hand stopper? You're talking about this one? That's a Diamondback. Yeah, Diamondback. And this one is a Stark. These ones are excellent. They look a little funky, but I think it's the best angle grip for these guns. I like so much that I had two. Okay, there you go. Unless you're talking about something else, just let me know. Okay. Ari Compano 7611 say hi. What's going on? How you doing? Do you have an MP5? No, I do have an MP5 model, which is a Mac 5. Same shit, but $2,000 less. The guns that are the best are the ones I will take, and the ammo. Okay. Some people have drug addictions. There you go, brother. There you go. You're preaching right now. Drug addictions. Some people have gun addictions. Yeah, this is what we call gun addiction. Yeah, buddy, you got it right. But I had to camouflage that a little bit. So this is, it's not an addiction. This is my hobby. M9 Beretta for life. Oh, I need one of those. 100%. Hey, make sure you guys subscribe, please. Subscribe to my channel, support my channel, like I do with other, John Fox or, even the big, channels. I always support the guys. Double tap that screen. It's just gonna take you 1 microsecond or half a second just to double tap that screen and get those numbers, those thumbs up, please. That will help my channel a lot. All right. And I would really appreciate it if you guys can subscribe and support me. AK-47, yeah, I do have an AK-47 platform. I still, need one rifle. This is a pistol. This is a crink up, 7.62 by 39. I love this gun, bro. I love this gun. She's small, ready to go. But I need one stock with the wooden stock. I want something that looks beautiful. So if I buy an AK-47, it's gonna be bone stock. But even if I had to change anything, it will be for, wooden stock or everything made of wood, but better wood and the nice color that match. Yes, so this is in my mind to get an AK-47 um, rifle. Where's the hand stopper on the ARP from? Uh, I don't know what hand stopper you talking about, because there's one right there. There's no hand stop, and I think this one is a Diamondback, and that one is a Stark, but I don't see any other ARP. Okay. Oh, you talking about this one? This one's not ARP. That's a Chris Beck. All right, let me move forward. Saludos, Bondi. Saludos. Ruger 5.7. 5.7. Yeah, boss. You know I gotta have that 5.7 in the collection. And that's the best light for this gun. Look at that light, how it looks like. The TLR9. Yeah. I got the SLR extendo, 10 rounds, 30 rounds. 30 rounds. I got other magazines inside too. Flush magazines and plus 5 extended. Uh, background pistol. Where is the hamster? Already answered that question. Yo, those are great guns. You also got a Beretta APX and PMX 9 millimeters. No, I have an APX. Do you have M5? If so, how much you pay? I have the Mac 5 right there. Right, you can find that under 1K. Okay, or you can go with the real one. You can get a Senate, which is like $2,000. But if you're gonna go for $2,000, you might as well just save a little bit more and get a real HK MP5. But this one you can find it for under 1K. Okay, and it's an excellent gun. Excellent. Some of these parts are even made in the same factory. Do you? Please get a Springfield 1911 to us. To us. Okay. Pew pew pew. Got you. 1911. There you go. Kimber 1911. This is the lightweight edition, and I did quite some modifications on it. The takeoff pin is kind of like a finger rest right there to control recoil. I put a rail from Caspian Arms, and that rail is permanent. Okay, it's bolted to the lower already. TLR9. Change the grain front side. I got some. These grips are badass from Wilson Combat. Okay, put a Magwell, obviously Wilson Combat magazines, and she ready, man. I think she have like a 13 or 15 pound recoil spring. Yeah. What's behind the 19? Behind the 19 is a Ruger 5.7. Yeah, Ruger 5.7. What far what far back, right? Orange and black. There you go. That's a Canic, bro. Yeah. That's the one that started the revolution of the Canic, the SFX. That's the daddy. That's the daddy of all the Canics that are in the market right now. Okay. All right. I know there are better ones, but that's where everything started. All right, with the SFX. It's possible buy one. Yeah, you can go to the store and buy one. Nothing here is for sale. Okay, this is just for fun demonstration. So this is Mimi. Okay, do you join professional competition like USPS? No, I don't have the time yet, but I'm about to retire. So yes, I will, and I'm gonna be doing hunting and everything that I can. All right. ¿Tienes revolvers? No, no tengo. Pero cada vez que voy a comprarlo, salgo con algo más que no es un revólver. One make on the MP5. I already said it. This is a Mac 5. Okay? Mac 5. Mac 5. Not the Mac 5K, which is the short barrel. The shorter barrel, because this one is already short. All right. We had Johnny, Trent. No, any FRT is not legal in Florida as right now. Okay? I know it's federal government say that it's good to go, but there's a law here that the FRTs and the super safety follow under, which is the bump stocks. Okay. 1911 power forever. All right, post 1, 2. How much did you pay for the MP5? Less than 1K. Okay. Hello, I want one. Just no idea how much they were. 9 millimeters. I mean, you can get a gun, a Glock. If you want to start with something good, you can get a Hellcat. You can get an FN. This one started a little expensive, but you can get a Glock like this one right here, probably like $600. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's real. It is real. All right, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Okay, support my channel. All right, support my channel. Subscribe. Double tap that screen. All right, double tap that screen. Do you have a Glock 17 or 47? I have a 17 right there. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Stapling job. I got a timing trigger. Not expensive, but good. And close red dot sight from Vortex Venom. You can find that bad boy right there for less than $200. Believe it or not, excellent warranty, no questions asked. Okay, I have a mini compensator from I'm gonna probably change the compensator. I don't know because this compensator does the job. It's a really good compensator from Strike Industries. So that one is a mini comp from Strike Industries and rocking a Shortfire 300 X300 Turbo. And I did all the stapling, all the trigger housing job, and everything is ready to go, man. Ready to go. Okay. Show the other table. There you go. Boom. Other table right there. Scorpion, Remington 870, A300, Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol. She's fast. That's my home defense right there. I got a Benelli Supernova Tactical. There you go. And this is a bad boy right here. That's a copy of the Saiga. Okay, that's the SDS Lynx 12. Boom. AR-15. I never buy whole entire AR-15. Everything is built. Okay. Burn bronze with nice color, nice mix. That's a burn bronze mixed with FDE and a little bit of black. Okay. This one right here is a 300 blackout 5-inch barrel. It's a Chori. There you go. I got the newer SB tactical brace. And in the back over there, that's another 300 blackout. But this one is a rifle, 16 inches. All right. 7.62 by 39. AR-15. And then I have a bullpup over there. And she's pregnant. She is pregnant. She have a 20 round 12 gauge drum. There you go. I have a Mossberg Patriot Predator 308. All right, 308. There you go. All right, let me go back to the comments. This is so sick. I appreciate it. Cheapest gun. Cheapest gun will be that one right there. Yep. Okay. Or this one. Believe it or not, excellent gun. Excellent gun. SAR 9. All right, and you can find that during Christmas for under $200. What's the orange? All right, I already show it again. That's the Canic SFX. Okay. Yep. PSA has some good stuff. The bigs. Any PSA AK, yes. AK. I mean, any PSA guns are pretty good. Yeah. Palmetto State Armory. What's your cheapest gun? Already answered the question. Or any weapons hunting wild boar? Well, you want to hunt wild boars, you can hunt any boar with AR-15. Okay. Do you have the Glock 26X? I don't. But I want a 20 to pair that with a crease bag. Okay. All right, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed, double tap that screen. Okay. It's gonna take a microsecond to double tap that screen, and so I can get some likes and help out with that bullshit that YouTube call the algorithm. All right. I don't know if it's an excuse, but supposedly the algorithm, make your videos be have more views. And I would really appreciate you guys that support Second Amendment, support my channel, and all the gun tubers. Not just me, everybody that is doing this job. Okay. Uh, Onwards and upwards. Tell you what. I probably skip your comment. Please do it again or repeat. Not repeat. Say it again. Is this streaming legal? Yes, as long as I don't touch any of the guns. Okay. I can break down the guns, show all the guns and show my face and everything during a regular video posted in my channel. But in streamer and live stream, I cannot touch the gun. I commit that error on the first video on the first live stream. Okay, I took one of the guns, showed the reset on the gun, the reset on the trigger, and everything. My video got dropped like it was hot in less than 30 seconds. What's expensive gun, brother? I'm not an expensive guy. Okay, first of all, this is my humble collection. Like I say, I don't spend ridiculous amounts of money in an AR bill, all right? But I do get what works, okay? So as right now, probably, you know, from factory, not with all the upgrades and everything, I think the most expensive might be pistol, that right there, the Shadow 2, okay? Everything else, it depends. Like this one, you know, only in the bolt and the upper receiver, it's like $600-700, all right, plus what the gun costs. Okay, with all the upgrades. Nice collection, OG. Appreciate it, bro. Got shish. Thank you. Appreciate it. Still 36. Hi, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Welcome to my channel. Welcome going to my live stream, and please subscribe. Got 300K. Okay. Is Russia called AKSU? All right. AKSU. I know that now. I got a million. Damn. Tell me, bro. Cannot cannot enjoy a fight once in a while. The good old feelings are getting in the chips. With this adrenaline going, whole body shaking. Okay. All right. Nate one. You can go out there and buy it, man. Go ahead. You can get whatever you like if you're in the United States and you're not one of those blue states. If you ever look for a good wood, AK, I will go with the Palmetto State Armory. I've been looking on those guys too. Appreciate it for that's what we need, man. Guys like you, bringing some good stuff and doing some good advices and decent comments. How long have you been on collecting? Seriously, I haven't not concentrate just in this. Obviously, I got my own house and cars are paid off and all that stuff. There's some things in life that are first than this. Obviously, not first. Obviously, you gotta have one to protect your family at least. You know, one is a must at least. But I've been collecting for around 10 years. All right, after I came back from overseas. Not yet, not yet. All right. DJ Gaming 8046 says I'm ready for zombie apocalypse. Not yet, man. I need a flamethrower. I need an RPG. Yeah, I need a bunch of stuff. Tell us you're paranoid without telling us you're paranoid. How many things the Marines are coming for him? Marines? Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Got nothing on me. I want an MP5. Yeah, MP40. Is it legal to have? Yes. AW AK-47. Not sure, man. Not sure. Got a gene train, diffuse stuff instead of killing folks over argument and wrote. Okay. Ah, let me sit down on this comment right here. Or get a gym train, refuse stuff instead of killing folks over arguments on the road. I will never do that, bro. I will never do that. I will think twice before I take a life, okay? Since I have a firearm, my life has been better, all right? I walk in the line. I avoid any incident where I had to use a firearm, okay? any arguments, I just lose the argument, man. I just walk away. Walk away. All right. Plus, you know, that guy right there in green doesn't allow me to do that. Okay. Top domains, AK-47 Barney. I see officially the Luger. Uh, Uno, pull the wings of the shit this guy got. Okay, hell yeah. All right, guys, subscribe, please. Support the Second Amendment. Give me 1 second, okay? I'm gonna follow up. Don't leave yet. I'm gonna still reading the comments. I just gotta log in on this computer. Yeah, like I said, you don't need 200 guns to defend yourself. Okay? You just need a couple. Maybe a shotgun, maybe an AR rifle. AR rifle is the must to have, okay? But a pistol, it doesn't matter the value of the pistol. As long as it's a good pistol, you can have a Taurus G3, or you can have a SAR 9, a Hellcat, a Glock. M&P are really really good guns, or any Glock replica. All right, Slit 7.62, hunting with the AK-47 and handguns. Brown is cook. Okay. Well, man, I don't know. That 308 will take something down. Okay. And the 5.56 through, man, I can take hogs, and 7.62 by 39 can take hogs too. And it's coming. It's coming. I have a tactical M1A that is coming next. Okay, it's gonna be the Sockham Springfield M1A. How much is the M9? I would say it's $600-$700. All right, brush sheet airsoft. It's all airsoft. Yeah, man. I mean, all you have to do is, man, subscribe, go to my channel. I do have gun collection videos, and I do have videos shooting the guns too. That's all you gotta do. Or you can just believe whatever you want, and just pass the page. It's not that hard. If you're not here for the guns, just keep going, man. There's a lot of crazy people doing some crazy shit on YouTube. They even smoke crack. Bro, shit is all airsoft, okay? What's your favorite? My favorite, like I said before, SP01. Yeah, CC SP01. That's my favorite gun. My carry, Glock 19. All right. Trust my life with Glock. All right, with the block. Oh man, Alex, your mom. It's airsoft. I just see airsoft. Okay, and those airsoft hit really hard, bro. Really hard. I don't want to play that airsoft game. 100% airsoft. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Really? Really? Let's throw Patrick K, whatever it is, under the bus. You're a soldier. You're a soldier, and you said that this is airsoft. All right? I will try to see, you know, what kind of airsoft. If you're really a soldier, and you use an AR-15, which is an M4 or old M16 or 240 Lima or M49 or 249 assault or a 50 cal, all this thing right here, or the M18 or the M17. All right, this shit is real. Okay, so I have to say you're not a soldier. Sorry, maybe a toy soldier. Then if you retire, man, with more reasons, you have more experience. You have more experience, so this is not. But whatever, I'm not gonna argue with anybody. But I'm not a retired soldier. Yeah. Do you have a micro Draco? No. I'm good with my crank up. Okay, 7.62 by 39. She already set. Okay, Not too much shit on it. I have an Enforce light on the other side, and that's about it. But I do want an AK-47 and with wooden parts. Yeah, she's pregnant. Let me shit. What's the best hunting gun? I don't hunt too much, okay? But there you go. I have you can hunt with an AR-15, but I hunt that bow action right there. La Piedra. Tuning Lee from La Piedra. Hey, share your video with all the Puerto Ricans down in the island, okay? Yeah. All right. Show me show 01 at the time. 01 at the time. Okay. There you go. Boom. 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 Why, you think it's a green screen or something? If it's a green screen, I mean, I don't blame them, because sometimes you touch a gun and YouTube will take your video down. They drop videos for looking. They drop the videos for looking for parts. How dumb? Yes. Combat. CC85 combat. No. What's your favorite for hunting? Right there, man. That's the only one that I have. That's the only that will do the job, or any of the shotguns. Okay. What is the most versatile hunting gun you got? The only one I got, brother. The only one I got. Okay. Do you need a moderator? Maybe. Say hi. What's your day-to-day carry? You know, it took me a while to get a Glock because I didn't like the Glocks. I'm going to be fair. I mean, truthfully with you guys, I didn't like the Glocks at the beginning. So I pretty much got all these guns, and then I got a Glock 17. That's the first gun Glock I got. Then I moved to the 19 MOS, and from the 19, I moved to this one, and from that one, no, to this one, and then from this one, this is my latest. Okay, so it took me a while to realize that I only put, you know, my life in the hands of the Glock. Okay, I'm not saying there's other goods like the M&P. They're really good guns. The Hellcat. There's a lot of nice guns, especially Canic too. But this is me, Glock 19 or 48. Okay, obviously that 19X is gonna be a possibility, but I just put a compensator, so I had to test it. I'm not gonna put it in my holster on me for everyday carry if I haven't tested the gun. Okay. I do have a couple of pocket knives in there. I have some Benchmade, and some knives. Not 100% a collector, but I have a couple of combat knives. Yeah, that's an old army knife. That one too. This is a Damascus, and there you go. I have a Browning. Yeah, I have more. But there's not a lot of space to put everything down here. It's gonna be a lot of work to pick up everything at the end. Uh, are you military? What's your EDC pistol? I already answered that question. Where do you get all the weapons? Then, different places. Anyone seen Rambo about these days? This is robbery. Everyone gets down. Okay. 556 is a deer killer. There you go. There you go. We are in 2025, all right? So there's plenty of different rounds, right? In the 556 category that can take down a deer, even a 300 blackout, okay? Or a 7.62 by 39 will do the job too, okay? But with the AR, man, with the AR, you can do anything you want with that lower multi-cal. You can go 22 9 millimeters, 300 blackout 5.56 223, 50 Beowulf, and probably a lot more. Okay, you can go with .410 shotgun too. Yep. Juan Carlos, vamos. Vamos, no. They real. Yeah, they're real. Pick one up. As soon as I pick one up, brother, and probably you know this, but I ain't stupid. All right. YouTube is gonna take my video down. It already happened like 3 times. All right. Favorite shooter is gonna be the CC Shadow 2, but not carry. Glock 19. Are you law enforcement? No. Vamos, Juan Carlos. Please shout. Decent collection. Yes, it's decent. Like you say, it's not great, but it's decent. You're right on that one. Uh, Pick one up. No. Holy America. Hell yeah. The on there. Say MP5. Let me go down to the comments at the end because damn, I'm way back. Okay. So if I'm missing your comments, sorry about that. Just comment again, okay? Because I'm way back on the comments. All right. Demolition Ranch. Yes, Demolition Ranch. They retire, man, because they did the right decision. Now they still doing all the videos, but that was my shit right there. Hiccup 45. That's the OGs right there, man. You know. Tape or wrap on the ARP. This one, I got a video on that one, bro. That's what you use for um like a bandage. Okay, so it's the same material as the wrap that you use for the camouflage on the rifles. That's what I got in there. Okay, or you can use a bicycle tube, a mountain bike bicycle tube, and rubberize your grips. Okay, I have a video on that one too. Okay, so look it up. All right. Where are you? I'm in the state of Florida, free state. What's the old black 1911? That's a 1911 Rock Island 10 millimeters. It has so many upgrades. It's a sweet shooting gun. It has a 19 rounds in that magazine. The orange is a Canic. Yes, it is a 10. It's a Canic SFX. All right. That's the Revolution. That's the one that start everything. All right. Now, obviously, there's like way better Canics, but that's kind of like the one that start everything, brother. What is your most expensive gun? Oh, I don't know. I don't know that. Let me go all the way down. Only sniper you got. What caliber? It's not a sniper. It's a bolt action rifle. I won't say it's a sniper rifle. Okay, it's not even close. But it's a 308. Okay, that's a Mossberg Predator. I mean a Patriot Predator. All right. I'm thinking about building my own chassis. I mean, not building, but purchase all the separate parts. Get a nice chassis. Not for that one, but I'm thinking about buying the barrel separate and build one, nice one. Okay, but that one is not expensive. It's not an expensive rifle. It's good up to I would say 200, 300 meters. Anything past 400 meters is not. It's not that good. Okay, it's not that accurate. I would take the SAR 9. Uh-oh. I got a nice SAR 9, right? But that's a strong statement right there, brother. That's a strong statement. I won't take the Canic. I love the SAR 9, and that's one of my favorite guns. I did so many upgrades on it. But with the Canics today in today's market, I don't think it's even close. I think I go with Canic. But not saying that SAR 9 is good because I have one. It's not good. Not saying that it's not good. Okay. Any words about AK-50? No. You tell me. What I classify as a sniper? Well, a sniper rifle has to be something well built with a heavy barrel, very accurate rifle. You know what I mean? A nice scope, and that one is a nice scope, but it's not even there yet, man. You know, I would say a scope for a sniper rifle will cost more than the rifle actually. Okay, it had to be a precision rifle. Okay, can you show me how you take off your tripod? No, I can show you nothing, bro. I mean, I can show you the tripod, the bipod and everything, but I cannot touch the guns in live stream. Okay, that's YouTube rules. I would like to, show you everything, but I can't. I don't own a 22 LR. I'm thinking about, and I don't see. I want one, but it's gonna be a HK MP5 and 22. Okay, that's one of my next guns. Yes, if you compare the SAR 9 with the price, I mean, yes. I mean, I would say yes. Yes, it's a really nice gun for the price. All right, but I mean, I really compare the SAR 9 with a Glock. That's how reliable I feel like is the SAR 9. Man, my HGS and FN 502. Yep, FN is good too. 502 is nice. I have a 509. Got a butterfly tattoo on my. Damn. I want to get a handgun when I 121. Yep, that's the first thing I gave to my daughter. I gave to my daughter one of my handguns for her 21st birthday. Okay, my next is a BNT. Excellent, 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 excellent. I was looking at those the other day at the A fees online. They're a little pricey, but they're good. What about the Kuna? Any DMRs, sir? No. The 507 and 22. Yep. It's a nice little bit. Yep. You can feel. I mean, but FN are a little pricey, man. A little pricey. In some states, I believe you can get one when you are 18. Yes, sir. Some states. Some states. What is the suggestion for handguns? There's plenty of guys here in the comment section that can, give you a good advices. Okay. But mine for the handgun for everyday carry, you should go with something that you trust. Okay. Not a racing gun, nothing like that. Okay. You want at least a pistol that had like 4 or 5 pound trigger and it's reliable. Has some safety, at least. But you don't want something crazy. Like 2 and 3 pound trigger for your first handgun. Okay, that's my recommendation. But you can go with Hellcat. You can go with PSA have some good choices too. You can go with the 509. You can go with the Canic. You can go with the Canic Mate SC. Um, you can go with the what is it? The 6 hour 365. It's an excellent carry gun too. Or any Glock. Glock 19, Glock 48, Glock 48 MOS. But if you're thinking about buying something cheap for $200-300, I would say save a little bit more and get you a Glock or get you a Hellcat. Something better. Let me to say hi. What's going on? How you doing? Try the Kimber 1911 in 9 millimeter. Honestly, yeah, I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, 1911 are excellent shooting guns, and the triggers are nice. So I can imagine a 9 millimeters will be super nice. What Hellcat? Springfield Hellcat. So you got to look it up. There's a couple. How reliable is it? I don't know. I don't own a TH9, but I did own a G2 and a G3. Okay. They are reliable. There's a couple of things that you gotta change on the gun. Okay. Um, the magazine release is not that good. I don't think you can do anything about it. And the recoil spring is made of plastic. So first thing you should change in a Taurus, it comes with a plastic recoil spring, is to change the plastic recoil spring. Get a metal one. Okay. But other than that, I had the Toro version, which is the optic ready version from the G3 with extended mag and red design and all that stuff. But I gave it to my daughter on her birthday. State of California. I can't. I don't know. Everything have to be regulated by the state of California. So you got to look up the laws and the actual guns that are allowed to purchase. Your best bet. Oh, I'm answering to the wrong person. Okay, answering to the wrong person. Sorry about that. Get the Glocks now. People in California. Gail Nation wants to ban all Glocks. What you know what you guys got to ban? Not the Glocks. Bolt him out. That's what you gotta do. You gotta get that Newsom out. Give him a boot in the ass. Because we the people are in charge, okay? We the people are in charge. We're the ones that go vote for them. All right? And what they do to us, stab us in the back. Okay? So the change is in your hands. So do the right things, okay? Don't people believe in the things that they say 4 months, before you go out and vote for them. Every bullshit that they say and nothing is accomplished. Okay? Do your homework. Look in the background of the person. Okay? A lot of people vote for Biden. And Biden wants the segregation in the schools and a lot of shit. He was a racist guy, you know? And people just, vote because, Nicki Minaj or the other artists, vote for this president. No. Do your own homework. All right? Do your own homework. All right, right. Plus, they just made a switch for the Glock B. Yeah, I think they didn't even last 3 days in the market. I knew that. I knew that, bro. I knew that. It's nothing that we can't do. We're gonna jailbreak anything, anything. Yeah, you got the iPhone 16, and then oh man, we gotta do this for not. No, it's gonna be jailbreak. It doesn't matter. There's somebody with good brain out there that is gonna make it happen. What's good, everyone? Yes, Christopher Lewis is in the chat. All right, welcome back, brother. People are cheap, bro. They don't want the light of truth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he said the next, governor. Oh, you guys are gonna have free healthcare. You guys are gonna have, EVT 100%. You don't have to work. And I support the Second Amendment. Blah blah blah. When they win, different story. Look at New York. Look at New York. My knee feels better today, but last night, man, I have a rough time sleeping. Yeah, I think the nerves and the muscles are waking up right now and reacting. So yeah, for all of you guys that are connected right now, yeah, I have an airborne knee, so I had it doesn't look that ugly compared with other ones. Total knee replacement joint. So that shit is painful. Yeah, especially after 42 hours. When that wake up, yeah, man. But I'm getting better. I'm walking around already without a cane, doing my exercise, jumping in the bike. You know, if a person only wants one pistol for home defense and some practice, what do you have in recommendation? All right, first, right, if you like something, I recommend you to go to the nearest good gun range where they rent guns and see if they had that firearm that you're looking for. Most of the time, if you're looking for a Glock, they probably gonna have the main models like the 18 and the 43 or the 48 or the 17 or other models that you can rent and try the gun. Okay, you have to feel comfortable with the gun. Not all the guns have the same width and thickness in the grip or the same angle. Okay, and if it's your first time handling a handgun, get some training. All right, it doesn't matter. Pay a couple of extra dollars, and get in a class. Get the certification. Even if you don't need it to get that concealed carry. All right, I recommend if you never handle a firearm and you're not familiar with a firearm, get a class. Get a class. I do own titles. Like obviously, I fired this one before. That's my wife, and the G3 that I just talked about, the Toro. But I gave it to my daughter. My daughter on her first her 21st birthday. I appreciate it, man. CB 4891. Yeah, I mean everything's going good. Is going good, man. Um, Actually, I'm doing the other one next year around September. I'm not gonna think too much. I'm just gonna get it done, right? Because when I get older, I don't want to be walking all messed up. Yeah, good food, good rest, good exercise, and plenty of water for those muscles that are waking up. That's true. Yeah, of course, man. Of course. I'm not gonna give you some bullshit advice. Go to the woods and start shooting trees. Okay. These guys are experts, and they're gonna show you guys what to do and how to really handle a firearm. Okay. To the point that that's gonna be a muscle memory. All right. How to get that finger off the trigger, point the gun in the right direction, do the checks, make sure when you come back to the house, if you carry one in the chamber, make sure you upload that gun, keep it in a safe place, and actually they will show you what are the state laws too, what how the laws in your state work. And if you have a concealed carry license, I'm pretty sure they're gonna give you a class in other states where they recognize your concealed carry license, because every state is different. All right, every state is different. Some states you cannot carry one in the chamber, okay, or they don't allow after a certain amount of round and magazine, or even FRTs or super safeties. Okay, even if it's clear on the federal side. Okay, the FRTs and the SRT, the super safety, they are not legal in Florida right now. So don't throw everything out of the window, just for having some fun. Okay, because you're gonna regret. Then you're not gonna have an FRT or super safety, not even a semi-auto. Okay, because they will not think twice and make an example out of you. So just follow the rules. I know there's some of them are bad. They go against the Second Amendment, but it's better what we have than nothing. Okay. How much for .5 cal Desert Eagle? That gun is around $2,000. You can say the 50 cal. I'm thinking about one, but not really, man. Not really. It might be for show for the collection, but Nothing that I will carry, anyways. I really appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate it that you stay tuned on the stream light. But I really gonna appreciate if you guys subscribe to the channel and support the Second Amendment, support the gun tubers, and double tap that screen, okay, so I can get more likes and whatever bullshit they call the algorithm on YouTube. My videos can start, getting more views. 7.62 FN is nice, but they're overpriced. Okay, they're overpriced. I think a couple of options will be any of the MMPs. Um, they're pretty good. The 2.0s and the FNs are good, especially the mid-size. Glock 19 is good. Glock 48, Glock 43. Um, 365 from SIG is good too. And Canic, the Mate subcompact is good. And there's even some are, I mean, there's a bunch of Canics too that are pretty good too. There's a bunch of guns that are, excellent guns. Even that SAR 9 that's gonna cost you over maybe less than $200. It's an excellent and reliable gun too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, since I own, well, I got my first gun after I came back from overseas, right? And since I own a gun, right? Obviously, I have military background, right? That helps a lot. You cannot get in trouble because that's gonna backfire on you in any way, in any shape or anyway, it's gonna backfire on you. But other than that, since I carry a gun, I tried. I'm not that guy, that I feel like I have two extra arms or I feel like 7 feet tall because I have a gun. Okay, actually, I walk in a straight line, not looking for trouble and staying out of trouble since I carry a firearm. Okay, and that's how you should be if you are an abiding citizen. Okay, you need to stay out of trouble. Yeah, because once you press the trigger, even if it's in self defense, oh boy, you're gonna get arrested. Either way, doesn't matter how, you're gonna get arrested. But sometimes, better to get arrested than being 9 feet in the ground, on the ground. Yeah, guys, hit that like button, please. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. You know, um, Obviously, all I can show you is like a frame in the wall. The guns in the table. I cannot touch the guns. But if you want to see my videos, my reviews talking about the guns and showing you how the actual gun works, you have to subscribe to my channel so you can get those notifications. And when I drop a new video, especially this one right here, this one's gonna get a lot of upgrades, and I'm gonna take her to the range. That one, that one over there, I did some upgrades too. And this one, I finished the delay blowback system for the CC Scorpion. So those and the Glock 19, they're gonna be tested. Okay. Yeah. That way, if you want to do the same thing, that you thinking about getting a Glock 19 MOS, trailer barrel, and you thinking about putting the same compensator that I did, and you don't want to spend extra money because they recommend you to get their barrel for that PMN compensator. But actually, the factory marksman barrel from Glock works perfectly with that compensator, right? And but the thing about putting a compensator is that you sometimes you have to put a lighter Rico spring because the gases are directed up and not back to the chamber to push that slide back. So you have to tweak it a little bit. And I'm here for that, right? You watching my videos, me doing it already, it's gonna be easier for you. All right. Do you ever get the chance to operate a sick? No, but I hear they're good. A 210. I read that they are tack nails. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yep. Only in Texas. Yep. Yeah. I love Texas. I've been there before. Love Texas. Much love for Texas. Yes, sir. But I'm a, like I'm more like a close to the ocean guy. Okay. Well, here where I live right now, it's kind of like country, but I'm 40 minutes away from the water, from the ocean. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yeah, I get the both sides, man. I get the I get the woods, and I get the ocean. Yeah, and when I'm talking about woods, I'm talking about panthers, alligators, wild hogs. Yeah, all of that shit, man. All that shit. All right, guys. Please let me get some water here real quick. I'm a little dry. Where's my Where's my cup? All right. What are you guys doing? You guys on lunch break or just chilling out at work? Drop them down in the comments. What you guys doing right now? You guys already went to lunch or just chilling out, recovering from the surgery? What's the deal? What's the deal? All right, this is a quiet time, I guess. Let me go around the block, okay? Go around the block. I think that I always like to try different stuff. Some people just stick with the Surefire 300 and put the same shit in every gun. I like to, try different stuff. So I tried this Meridian X 4 Lux 2K, which is 2,000 lumens light. It's rechargeable. The only downside is that I don't know if you can, opening this, you can get the battery out, right? But you cannot remove the battery. Well, at least I haven't. No, you can't. But it's rechargeable. I have another one here. It's magnetic. It's not a plug. You just put it in there. It gets connected with a magnet. It comes with a power bank too, so you can drop that in the safe. Or if you're out there, you can keep your light charged. Or if you just connect it straight to the USB connector, all you have to do is grab the gun, and that will fall off. The thing I like about this, especially for pistol setups, right, is that you got the grip already, and this thing is built like a Tonka, man. It's really nice. It's very tough built. It's mixed with aluminum and polymer, right? It's a 2,000 lumens light, and also it comes in two models: one with the laser and one without the laser, right? This one had the laser, and these guys are pros. Viridians are pros with lasers. All right, I'm not doing this for you to go buy the thing. I'm just giving you my humble opinion. But what I like more about this setup right here is that you don't have a bunch of cables, right? You don't have a bunch of cables running around, and then you have another pad, another switch, and in addition, the grip. So you had three items. You had the grip, you had the light, you had the cables, and then you had the pressure switch. With this one, it's only one setup, and everything looks so clean. You see, nothing else. Especially on this Switchback, it looks like more futuristic from the future. Um, it's just a clean setup. You know, there's no dangling stuff. Actually, the hand stopper, I'm putting it to the side so I can rest my I'm utilizing that. Yeah, guys. Yes, guys. All right. All right. So I got this bullpup. Let's talk about this bullpup real quick, okay? It's not an expensive gun, but I got this when the first the bullpups came to the market, the shotguns, and this thing gave me a lot of trouble, man, a lot of trouble. But I got with Panzer Arms USA. They sent me the new generation bolt because the other bolt cracked, and that paste went to the receiver, and it was a whole mess. But this one is working good now, and I don't think I will buy another bullpup, right? Because of the experience that I have with this one. But this one is okay now. It's okay. You can use AR grips. Yeah, man. I adapted that 20 round. Actually, the that drum came with a shorter magazine. So I open up the drum. I put a longer metal magazine. That portion right there, the magazine. So it can be more separate from the gun because before I couldn't grip the gun very well because the drum was so close to the grip. So it was really hard. But it's an excellent bullpup. Now you can find a bullpup for like $200-300. When they first came in the market, they were like over $500, five, six, $700. Yeah, yeah. But my recommendation, guys, for you guys, if you guys thinking about buying an AR, don't do that. Okay, build your own. Go buy you a multi-cal, low receiver, and build whatever you want from there. Okay, you're gonna save money, and actually you're gonna get what you want. All right. So if you are new to the Streamline, please subscribe. Double click that screen. It's gonna take you just a microsecond to hit that double twice that screen so I can get likes. And I will 100% appreciate it. Okay, for your support. And if it's in your heart, please subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Okay. So you can get notifications when I do reviews on the lights. I always like to try different stuff, right? I'm not if you guys see I don't stick with one brand only, okay? I always like to try different stuff. Okay. If not, the all the red dots or the green dots will be the same. Right? I always like the different stuff. Same with the lights. That Holosun PID, if you haven't tried that light, man, I think that no, I'm not I don't think I that Holosun PID is brighter than the TLR1. If you don't believe me, go watch the review that I did. Okay, they recently released the PID K, right? And you can find this bad boy right here in Optic Planet for $90, for $90 to $100, right? And it's an excellent gun. I mean, a light. Okay, it's rechargeable, right? And you can actually use CR123 batteries too. Okay, you can remove that rechargeable battery, or you can get the same battery. Purchase more batteries and have several rechargeable batteries. But you can use. I do that. I buy the rechargeable batteries. I think it's more for me to save money. You know, not saying that the TLR1 is not an excellent light, but this one I think I like the TLR1 switch is better than this one, but they're both good. All right, both good. Yeah, I like it so much that I have one, two, three, four, five of those lights. Okay, and I like the TLR1, two, TLR9, which is 1,000 lumens. I love the switches on this one. Okay, I love the switches on this one. The TLR9 is good for a uh, long rail, accessory rails. Okay, like 1911s. Look how that light looks like in there. Okay, it look like nice in the 509 too. It's an excellent light for that. I love the switches. It comes with two different switches. Whatever you feel like, if you see the switch on that one, it's different than that one. So it comes with two different switches that you can use either or, whatever you feels better. Okay. Yeah. Not saying that Surefire is good. That's kind of like the king, but I do not love that much the switches on the Surefire. I prefer the switches on the TLR9 over the Surefire. Even I know the Surefire is gonna take the beat better than the TLR9 probably, but switches. I think TLR9 Streamline switches are better. Okay, I got a couple of non-expensive 6-hour Romeo, 6-hour Foxtrot one Tango, I think, something like that. That's a 450 lumens, but that's the brightest 450 lumens that I ever seen. They're bright. Okay, I do not like the switches that much, but it's fully adjustable. Okay, you can you can move the rail back and forward and adjust it all the way to the wall. Okay, not hating on the O lights. I already, I tried several O lights too. My wife have one with the laser, and I have one right here, the Baldeer Mini. I think it's a 450 lumens or 600, something like that, with the laser. So not hating on all lights. I have a couple of all lights too. You know, I seen Surefire failing. Okay, so not because they fail one time, they're gonna fail on all the lights. So they have some good products too. String lights are really, really good too. Yeah, like I say, I like to try new stuff. Okay, if you don't try it, you don't know if it's gonna be good or not. Yep. All right, you like my Mac 5? Just wait for the parts that are coming. You gotta stay tuned, man. You gotta stay tuned. Okay, we're gonna get a 1913 Picatinny rail on the back for the Strike Industries foldable stabilizer brace. And then on the rail, we're gonna take that plastic off, and it's gonna be a rail handguard that is gonna run over the whole, the entire gun on the top. Okay, so it's gonna be here in the top. It's gonna be a M block, and then right between the grip right here up, it's gonna be all Picatinny rail. All right, pretty cool. It's from UTG. All right, that's one of the parts for this gun. I was thinking of leaving the gun like old style, but man, I can't leave stuff alone. I can't leave stuff alone. It's a semi-auto, okay, semi-auto. Yeah, 9 millimeters, semi. Yep, 9 mil. The grease bag right here, that's a 10. Yeah, that's a 10. Yeah, man. You coming back to my? I guess you answer that question. No, not yet, not yet. I haven't even left the house yet, man. Yeah, not yet. I'm recovering, man. You know, so I haven't left the house yet. Yeah, I can't wait next week. I think I'm gonna be ready to test this bad boy right here when I get my products from online. I'm like a kid, man. I'm like a kid waiting for Santa right now. Waiting for those parts, checking the tracking number every day. I do, I do. So my Remington A7 here is is loaded with a mix. Okay, these are Winchester. So Winchester Defender. Okay, so you get three double all box shots in the front and one slug per shot. So that's a devastating round, man. You get hit by that, that's it. You're gonna wake up in hell or in heaven. It's past 12 too. Yeah. Bug and slugs. Yes, sir. That's a mix. Or you can get those bad boys right there. Just slugs. That drum over there is full of slugs. And this one, this cheap ass baby right here, the SDS Lynx, she will eat anything you put through her. Yeah. Yeah, double all buckshots. So it's mix. Check it out. Winchester Defender. It's a mix in the same round with slugs and double zero buckshots. Yes, sir. Yeah. But you can, you can throw whatever you want, whatever you feel like. No, no chokes. This is just close distance, bro. This is just close distance. This is from my room to the door. Yes, sir. Or from my back door to the backyard. Yep. Well, I'm calling you sir, but you got Natalie, right? Might be a female or somebody maybe using somebody different account. Yeah. MP5 for set point. Okay. All right, all right. Hey, if you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Yeah, I'm a female. Oh, that's good. You know about guns then. That's cool. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe, support my channel. But I don't mind properly. No, in my line of work, I don't do that. Okay, it's not allowed. So no worries. You're gonna be treated the same here. All right. All right, guys. So please subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. All right. Subscribe to my channel. Double tap that screen, so I can get some likes and whatever YouTube call algorithm, that bullshit. Yes. So I can get more views, supposedly, right? So let's see. Yeah, I have a couple of rifles over there. I have a 308, 7.62 by 39 AR, 16 inches barrel. They're all builds, okay? They're not super expensive, but they do the job. They work. I always get my lowers. Yeah, get my lowers. That's a pistol, 5.56 to the 3, 7.62 by 39, 300 blackout, 300 blackout in the background, 5.56 to the 3. And no, these are shotguns. Shotguns, shotguns, shotguns. And a shotgun over there. Greaseback right here. AK-47 platform. This is a Krink cup. 7.62 by 39. I love that firearm right there. And I'm working on this one. This one, it's a bone stock still. I have it red aside right now, but I'm waiting for some parts. I have a couple of pistols and 7.62 by 39 right there. Pistol that I've been working on. Yep. Maybe a small 12 man, not even a 12 man team. But yeah, I have a couple. I mean, some of you guys, out there have a whole freaking armor in the house and better than this. I know that, but still growing, still growing. This is my humble collection. I do have a Kimber. So I do have a Kimber 45 and 10 millimeters double stack. Okay, this one's a 10 millimeters double stack. It had 19 rounds of 10 millimeters, and this one had 10 with the extended mag. Yes. Yeah, 1911s are fire. Especially those triggers are really good, you know, and because they're metal, it helps a lot with the recoil too. I don't own 1911 and 9 millimeters, but I hear that they are pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I don't have an N9 from Beretta. It's on the list for the future. You know, I had to have one in the collection, but I have an APX Combat, and here, you know, Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol. That is my home defense right there. Yeah, my home defense is semi-auto shotgun. Yeah, I used one. I use a lot of those too. That's why I don't have one in my collection. Yeah, that's why I don't have one in my collection. All right, but I'm thinking to get M1 and 9 model, but a newer model, not like the old M9 Berettas. Anthony Carlos, why they're here? You leave. I don't understand the question, Anthony Carlos. You can rephrase it. I would appreciate it. I'll get back with you. All right. There you go. Let's shoot around the block a little bit. Let me take it out of the grip. I love that Benelli. Benelli Supernova Tactical. I like it. Bam. All right. I give you a small tool right there, guys. Small tool. Tour. Right there. Where you leave? Come on, man. Where I leave? At least ask what state. I'm in the state of Florida, free state. All right. But where I live, I cannot tell you that. Okay. Florida is a big state. Yes, I'm thinking about revolvers, but like I mean, some of the guys told me that once I start buying revolvers, I'm not gonna stop, right? But every time I go purchase a revolver, I walk out of the store with something else. Okay, with something else. But hopefully, I can get some. Uh, that one we're futuristic look. This one is a Crest Vector, a Chris Vector. It's a weird looking one because the real the bolt, instead of going back and forward, it falls down in that square right there. So you shoot pound and then falls down, go back up. Okay, and that managed to recoil pretty good. Yep. Yes, Carlos, Anthony Carlos. It's a lot of information, you know. So, Alice State, Florida. Coal Python, man. You know, I saw the 500 one time in Fort Benning, the PX in Fort Benning, and I was about to purchase that. Yeah, I think I can. I think I can put my thumb inside the barrel. It was so big. MP40, yeah, they're good too. All right, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. All right, don't miss anything. Because right now I'm showing you guys the guns, but I do actually videos. I got over 150 videos in my channel. I've been on YouTube for a while. Okay, you guys can find me on Guns Are Us. Okay, and I not only review guns and lights and all the parts. You see, I always like to share with the other community if I fix something wrong in the car, you know, that I don't see any videos on YouTube and I got it to fix it, you know, I always share with everybody else, you know, that's what we're here for. Or anything with the AC or any, you know, other stuff around not related with guns. So, you know, just share with the people, man, you know. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna be testing this one pretty soon and that one right there. But like I said before, I guess maybe you guys were not in the live stream. Changing a couple of parts on it. I did change a couple of parts on the 7.62 by 39 because it was not fitting well. So now I think it's gonna be good. I've taken it back to the range. The 19X, I put a compensator, and I cannot carry the gun till I test it. So that one, this one, this one, this one, and this one right here. I just finished the delay blowback system on the Scorpion, so it's gonna be back to the range and test it. Okay, so don't miss that. Okay, don't. And I'm gonna be doing a video of all the upgrades that I'm going to do in the MP5, well, Mac 5, and show you guys, you know, how to install everything. That video is gonna be demonetized, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. Somewhere down the road, I'm gonna get my money back, but sometimes, you know, you do the stuff for the love of art. All right, guys. I think this live is gonna be um finished right now. It's gonna be the end, but I will be connecting today from 7 to 8 p.m. Florida time. So if you guys want to connect, be around, you know, and I'm gonna be talking a little bit more about firearms and other stuff or other stuff that you guys want to talk about, anything in life. Okay, let me know. But right now, I got other stuff to do, just like a regular person. So I'll see you guys, and thanks for watching. And stay connected, and stay strapped. Okay, always carry. All right, this is our tools to defend yourself and your family. Okay, and hopefully, you don't have to use it, but you never know. Stay safe.